Okay, so we just finished sequence in the sewers. We just escaped. I forgot there was a section where we go to the opening intro animation. Okay. And of course it's in 3D even though I'm playing in the 2D because of course it is. Well, whatever.
Greetings, it is I, Shepherd Chang. So why am I talking here right now over a still image? Well, I had something happen that hasn't happened before with PS5 recordings. The recording got corrupted. In fact, there were two recordings that got corrupted. The first one was about 5 minutes long, the second one was around 10 minutes long. And it's been long enough since I recorded them that I don't quite remember what they were about. Given where they are in comparison to uh, the list of dates of oldest to newest things. Um, I think first one was me checking the difference between the switching the 2D and 3D, well, what kind of things were different. Um, I think the second recording was also me switching between 2D to 3D to check where the sort of story checkpoints were. I think that's what they were. Again, long enough since I recorded them, I don't remember. I got no idea why they corrupted. Um, I made recordings in between them. Those didn't corrupt. I made recordings that were longer than those, before and after them. I got no idea. But it's lost, so can't really do anything about that. Oh well. On to the next bit, I guess. Stuff happened.
Okay. So I wasn't sure this was going to be in the 2D version. The thing with the horse not working the way it's supposed to had me really questioning things. I didn't just find this in the overworld, or the overworld just wandering around because it's random encounters. I had a random encounter with Ego Skeleton, and now I can use it. Hmm. Well, hey, okay. Do I get random encounters when I'm doing this? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, that's good for this.
Transition!
Okay, yeah, just a quick thing. I went back into this save file, but I went back in. 29 of 457. That is the same. Pretty dang sure it's the same. Items acquired 753. It's 3 mini medals. Okay.
New transition.
Okay, you know what? This character gave us a quest. I think this is the response we got for completing the quest. And it should spell types. Those all look the same. Yeah. 29, 447, 79, 753. Yes, those are the same. Quests. Yes. Okay. So I can't redo quests. Okay, that's something. Interesting. Really curious about the mini medals, because possibly busted.
Transition!
Oh shit, yeah, that right there, the little blue thing. That's something I haven't seen at all in the 2D version. I want to say they're called the Tockles. Enemies respawn. That's how they respawn fast. Yeah. They're just around in the various pieces in the 3D version. They aren't there at all in the 2D version so far. Like, they aren't a huge part of the story until Act 3. Which is, again, one of the strange things about the 2D version. It is interesting.
New transition.
Oh! So, I've just come into the character builder in the 3D version, and I realized that because, he's higher, Eric is higher, I just got Eric, and he's higher level in the 2D version. He has all the skill points, but he doesn't have any of them assigned, because I didn't have him before the, switchover from where it starts. That's... Huh. Now, you do have the ability to reset the skills at some point. I want to say it costs money, but again, it's been 6 years since the last time I played it. I don't remember. That's... Again, another unexpected and interesting difference.
Transition!
Okay, time for a moment of truth. This chest right here, the toggle above it, should have a mini medal in it. Okay. What? What? Well, that was completely unexpected. That's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to go to this. Info. I now have 4 mini medals. I've looked up where all 3 of the mini medals that I already had are. So I could go around collecting the little bits of stuff here. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to continue to get the other 2 mini medals, get to a story point, and then try switching to 2D to see if it's still there. Because that has the potential to be very busted. Okay, so here's another a difference between the 3D and the 2D version. The weather cows. You talk to the weather cows in the 3D version to get an achievement. They don't seem to exist in the 2D version. So if you're only playing the 2D version, you can never get this achievement? That's... strange? Again, a strange difference between the versions.
New transition.
Okay. So I've just gotten the bridge completed, which may or may not be the trigger. So I'm not going to save over my original file. I'm going to create a third file. Let's save here. This might not work. If it doesn't, I'll just throw this little recording out. That's not an issue. Brand new bridge is the trigger. So, okay. This new file here. Will I still have 6 mini medals? In theory, I will. Okay, yep. option to skip through things, so let's see here. Info. 6 mini medals. Yeah. Ooh. This is very exploitable. Wow, okay. So, the mini medal rewards. The regular rewards end at 110 mini medals, but you can get more than that. If I'm getting 3 mini medals between each of these runs of, from the start of this to the end, getting that bridge, that'd take me, I mean, not counting however many I would get. Let's just assume, like, 30-something runs? I do not have the patience for that. I do, however, have the patience to do this, then another 3D one, then go back to my main file. That would get me 12 mini medals at a point where I would have had 3. Not exactly crazy, but very, very exploitable, plus all the other items I pick up, which, again, are not identical. Well, I'm definitely not going to be recording any of that. I'm going to be speeding through it. So see you whenever.